What's really good? What's really good? Let's get this show on a roll. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, photographers, videographers, colorists, editors, everybody who make money using content and media? Welcome to FlashFilm Academy. Listen, today we're going to talk about 3 things content creators must do to survive in a bad economy. But you know what we got to do first? We got to roll graphics. So let's do just that. If this is your first time watching FlashFilm Academy, you got to know a few things. FlashFilm Academy is a channel designed to talk about the business side of content creation. So let's talk about a few things, right? Because the economy we don't know where it's going to go. And we've seen some things that may predict that we go in certain areas and yada, yada, yada. However, I want to talk a little bit about what you should do as a content creator if things don't go well. I think you need to get ready. I think you need to prepare. I think you need to have a better understanding of how business operate in that situation. It's not the end all be all end of games thing. It's some things you need to learn and think about as we move forward. This is one of the reasons why, as a content creator, I enjoy working with businesses over people, because when the economy go down a little bit, people stop buying content. They stop hiring people to shoot parties. They stop hiring people to film events. Businesses, however, do not. So what companies start to do is they start to shed weight, right? When things get slow, they become hyper-focused on being profitable, right? And you want to be a part of that process to stay in business. If you're still trying to sell shiny rocks and 4K and cute little, we're here to tell your story and show people why you're a great company and blah, 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 you won't make it. I just want to be real with you. This is something that you got to think about. So I'm going to give you 3 things you need to do to survive in that situation. Number 1, the first thing you need to do as a content creator to survive when the economy starts to go down a little bit is you need to become super niche. You need to slim down. You need to do less and provide more value in the form of ROI to your clients. You need to be the best at what you do so that you can provide them with what they need. Many creators think, I'm gonna offer more. Clients, stuff is tight. If I do more, I'll reach more. And that's just not the way to do it. You're going to waste too many resources trying to market to everybody, trying to buy equipment to do everything, trying to be everywhere. You should be focusing on one thing. And you should be becoming the best at that so you can get the most money for doing that one thing. I tell you to pick 2 niches. You really need to focus. When things are really tough, you really need to skim down and focus on one if possible, right? That is step 1. That is number 1 thing you need to do when things get tough and get tight. You got to be super niche. Number 2, and I kind of touched on this a little bit in the first one, but it's very important. You need to share your client's profit first mentality. Don't beat around the bush when it comes to money. Businesses don't make emotional, fun, creative decisions. They make profitable decisions. If you're here to have fun and be artsy and all of this stuff, you're not going to make it. In fact, you will scare them away. You don't address the elephant in the room, and you're scared to talk about the fact that you are here to make them money. How can you ask for money and not say, I am here to make you money? If I'm here to make you $1 million, I feel very comfortable and confident asking you for $500,000. I feel very comfortable and confident with my high price if I am telling you I am here to help you make X, Y, and Z. I am here to provide a return on investment. All this artsy cute, we're going to have it where the sunlight is beaming off and the quality going to be, they don't care about that. Business owners care about one thing: profitability, period. They need to make money with the money that they are spending. When you sit down with a client and you're afraid to talk like that, the client is afraid to give you money because the transaction is based on their idea of how to make money off what you are providing. Usually when the economy is good and clients have a lot of money, they can let go a little bit just to see what happens. When the economy is going bad or lower, or people aren't making as much or spending as much, or there is inflation, clients don't want to spend anything. They don't give a warning shot. They just aim and shoot. Number 3, the third thing you should do, which is very important, is you should present your client with a plan, right? In times of uncertainty, plans presented verbally or visually are very effective. If you're in a house and it's burning down and a fireman come into that house to rescue you, he's going to say, hey, put this mask on, grab my hand, we're going out the window and we're going down the ladder. He's not going to say, hey, I'm here with you, we're going to figure it out. House is on fire, we don't know. We can't see nothing, too much smoke. No. In times of uncertainty, a plan is needed. Now, let me tell you what I do, right? I talk about this a lot in like module 3. I talk about it a whole lot in module 3. But let me tell you what I do. I like to provide my client with infographics or an explainer graphic detailing the process and what should come from hiring my company. I know places where I can get an infographic done for as little as $10. If you can't invest $10 in closing a client, you're probably the type of person who don't think courses and contracts help. You probably think that selling your 50 millimeter f1.8 and going to 50 millimeter f1.4 is going to dramatically change your business. If you can present this to a client that's afraid to grab your hand and walk with you through this burning house, you can help them be at ease and cut this check. You need to provide more reassurance. Remember, we're not delivering a tangible item. This $30,000 you're asking for does not give them a car to ride in. It is something that is digital that will be on a thumb drive or online on a network, something they can't hold or have. You need to provide as much as you can to help them understand the benefit of working with your brand. But when you give clients a roadmap, an itinerary, something they can follow, they can present to their management, their leadership, they all feel comfortable knowing what's going to happen. They see it visually. Same reason when you get on Google Maps, it don't just give you text. It's a reason Google Maps beat out MapQuest, right? Because you can print out that paper and just get text turn by turn. Those of you that's old enough to know, before Google Maps, there was MapQuest. You put in the address, you put in your address, and you print it out, and you just follow the directions. Turn left on this street. Google Maps showed you following and everything. It showed your turn coming up. It was more visual. Same information. It just visually took you along the journey. You should be doing that for your client. Hey, keep in mind that the video you just watched contains clips from a longer lecture that's available to our gold members at FlashFilmAcademy.com. You can go to FlashFilmAcademy.com to watch the complete lectures if you want to get all the gems and all the information, or you can stay on the channel and continue watching some of our content here. Just click one of those boxes somewhere around here. You know where to go. Right up in here. Somewhere, wherever it pops up, you know what to do. You got this.